All right, Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rekach Radash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth from. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rekach Radash Arakatham. Shalom to the elder bishops out of Connecticut, who are also learning this truth from. Yahabashin Yahushua Barakatham to you. Shalom also to the elders and the prophets, the teachers and evangelists of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth from. Yahabashin Yahushua Barakatham. Shalom, and last but not least to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Akwab, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. And I was just running through my YouTube. I wasn't even looking for a lesson in YouTube. Just running through it and just happened to see this video and listen to it. And I was like, okay, well, this is my inspiration right there. I'm going to do a video on this. And, the older brother was speaking and, speaking wise, Really, it was scriptural. It was spiritual. That's why I decided to do it. But I'm gonna let him, as they would say, cook. And I'm going to give you some scriptures. Okay, so let's get it.
There's less than 1/5 of a human. All men is created equal. If you wasn't a man and was less than a dog, how was it meant for you? We the only ones on the planet that everybody hates. Why? I own this and everything that come with it. They put the truth in plain sight. I teach my grandkids. You start work at 18. You stay on the same job for 50 years. Say you're making $40 an hour. Okay? Mm-hmm. They taking a third of that in taxes. Okay? Wow. You pay taxes on everything, knowing taxes wasn't even made for you. But I never forget where I came from. I had somebody walk up on me and just looked at where I was dressed. And I went to the store just like this here. And they looked down upon me. And then I pulled out the car with no limit. They were like, huh? Next thing you know, the cops was in the store. I'm telling you, honest God, true. For real? Next thing you know, the cops came in the store. They wouldn't even get my card back.
This is, man, speaking it, man. This is Proverbs 28:11. The rich man is wise in his own conceit, but the poor that have understanding searcheth him out. Who's that him? That him is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Let me see. What does he just say? He just says something else. Oh. Let me see something here. See if I can get that scripture. Let me see what I can do. This is St. John 15:18, and it reads, if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. And that's all it is, what he was trying to say in the spirit, whether he knew it or not, is that the world hates us because they hate Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. Okay? And then I'll keep... Hold on. I'll continue letting him cook.
This in Texas?
I'll tell you exactly where I was at. If you go on Northwest Highway and drive towards where the Cheesecake Factory at,
right,
that mall over there, I went in there to get my wife a purse. Okay? The woman told me that, maybe I had better luck at the Louis Vuitton store, was right around the corner. Like I couldn't afford nothing in there. So me with my arrogance, my own understanding, me with my arrogance, I go in my pocket, put the card down. I can put the card in my car right there. Put the card down. You want the $5,000 for the purse? There you go. And you know the police come in. You reported a stolen credit card. Here's my ID to match it and everything. Now what was it stolen? Then the police going to ask her, well, do you want them trespass? When can the police solicitate a trespass against anybody? When there's 3 steps to it. Ask me to leave.
Yep. And you
I come back.
Yep.
You trespass me. I leave. I come back. Now I'm subject to arrest.
Yeah.
I've been military police. I got family in the police. You know what I'm saying? I done been to prison. I done did the law stuff. All that. Be humble. It's a time to speak. Because right now, if the police came up and said something to us, asked me for my ID, I know I ain't got to give it to them. I done nothing. But I'm going to give it to you. I'll see you on the back end. The fight.
This is Matthew 5:25. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. So this is a wise man, even though he doesn't look like it, because he looks like he's a broke, homeless man, and that's not the truth, and that's not what the real deal is. He's a wise man. What he understands, it's not what you see in the outside, it's what you see in the inside. Okay?
You now is to make you say, well, I need to detain you.
Yep.
You're going to put me in cuffs. You're going to make my arm twist a little bit if I'm feeling uncomfortable. Natural reaction is to do what?
To resist.
You know what I mean? To move, to make you feel comfortable. Top resistance. And you notice they say it loud enough for people to hear.
All right, so ultimately, man, the older gentleman, he came off very wise and intelligent and humble. So this is Sirach 3:18. It reads, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. Okay? Sirach chapter 7, verse 17. Humble thyself greatly, for the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and worms, which is hell's death. Galatians 6:3. And it reads, for if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, this is how this man carried himself. He deceiveth himself. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. And this is how this man proved himself. He realized that even though he know if like the scenario was that the cops just stopped them for nothing and decided they want his ID, he said because he understood that he doesn't have to give it to him, he did anyway. He did the Matthew 5:25 on him. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he can tell his story. Proverbs 18:12. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. One more scripture. Actually, I got a few more. Romans 12:3. For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according to the Most High, have dealt to every man the measure of faith. I had another scripture. Let's see. Bear me 1 second, Israel. It's not popping up for me. Okay. Well, I thought I had it, but I don't have it. But it's okay. It's all right. Well, I'll be back to say you're edified. With that, I'm going to say, Kol Halo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahak Radash, Shalom. Salutations and double honors to the elder apostles GMS on down, and Shalom to the elect. Shalom.